North Island blue cod for me.
And I can't wait for this afternoon session, Cuvier Island. Here we come.
There you go, one nice granddaddy harpocker. Life doesn't get any better really, does it?
Well, we're off to a bit of a slow start this morning. Everyone had such a good night last night. We stayed up a little bit late doing a bit of egging. But look at the beautiful day again. It's a bit cloudy today, a bit overcast, but there's probably sun on the horizon, I would imagine. So we're sitting in Arid Cove and looking forward to today. Well, good morning out at Arid Island, and heading out for a fish this morning, hoping to get into a few kingies, maybe a good snapper or something on the slow pitch jigs, and have a bit of a soft bait as well. But yeah, we're going to hang out here for the morning till about midday when we get slack tide, and then we're heading somewhere else. This is a great thing about this vessel that we've got, joint venture. It's got a pretty good cruising speed, so we can get places pretty quickly and gives us more range to discover more areas. So with all things going to plan this afternoon, I'm hoping, whew, she's warm, I'm hoping that we're going to get to Cuvier Island. So we'll see what happens today, and then this afternoon the game will change. We've got a really good forecast today. This morning got about a 10 knot breeze, nothing much, and also then variable 5 knots in the afternoon. This afternoon, tomorrow's the curler, variable 5 knots. Can't wait. So yeah, good forecast. Let's hope the fish are playing ball. First fish of the day. Woohoo! Casting up in the shallows. I've got one of these little bloody 6-inch swimming mullets, a gulp swimming mullet, and yeah, looks to be working the trick. I'm using pretty heavy gear too, because this area is well known for its big fish. But this one here is just a nice pan sized fish. But look at that, for a first fish of the day, pretty happy with that for a, you know, dark sort of kelpie. Oh, and it just got unhooked. I only just had it. I've got a really light little head, about 1/4 ounce, and I'm just casting down the shallows. But look at the colours on that, beautiful fish. But we're going to let him go. See you, bud. Alright, just prospecting around in the shallows here. This feels like it's got a little bit more weight than the last fish. It's done a bit of a swim too. Yeah, awesome. I love this shallow water snapper fishing like this, and you know, you can really see them coming up. It's not a big fish, eh? Quite feisty. But yeah, you'd be happy with this if you were looking for a feed, you know? But me, I'm just keen to catch and release at the moment. Here we go. Oh, I hit this guy in the eye. Look at the colours on this. I wonder if it felt a little bit sort of more weightier. But the white swimming mullet seems to be doing the job. So there's that swimming mullet, and it's getting a bit hammered, but check that guy out. Whoop! Not happy. There you go. Nice panny little fish. Look at the colours on that. Are just beautiful. Off you go, bud. Thanks for the fun. So I arrived here to Damien, who's just had the massive peel off. Tell us what happened, bro.
I was in 40 metres and I was just dropping a slow pitch jig down, and it probably only got to about 20 metres. Something grabbed it and it sat there for a second, and then it just started swimming off in a peeling line and got faster and faster and faster, and thought I was going to hit the reef, so I did the drag up. No good, it just kept on screaming, so I did the drag up some more, just kept screaming. So I ended up chasing it with my pedals. I ended up locking my drag up as far as it could go, and I was pedaling as fast as I could. Nah, it just keeps screaming, and I got to the bottom of my spool, and I thought I was about to get spooled, and it must have hit the reef.
What a shame.
Yeah.
So, and you had the drag crank right up on the little Maxwell hybrid too, eh? And you couldn't stop it, and you can barely pull line off that. Look at that. you know. Look at how Damien's trying to pull that off. Did you even put your thumb on it too, bro?
I had my thumb on it too, burnt my thumb.
Burnt your thumb. Man, it's epic stories like this that keep you coming back for more in a place like this, eh?
Yeah, man, gonna retire and...
Shaking for a bit there afterwards.
No,
when I turned up, you were just calming down.
It's still shaking, really. But I hooked it on the wrong rod. I should have been on my mechanical jig.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect it, so...
Yeah.
The way it goes.
That's the thing, eh? You just never know what you're going to come across in a place like this.
Nah. But it was wicked anyway, for the time that it lasted.
Absolutely. And look at the backdrop behind us, you know. Look at this place. It just rocks. Arid Island. So I'm just retying my line, and Damien yells out, "Yep, I'm hooked up," and oh, nice, granddaddy harpooker. One of my favourite eating fish, but I like them a little bit bigger than that one.
Yeah, ones yesterday were a lot bigger than that.
Is that right?
We'll get them, no doubt, shortly.
That's beautiful colours on that fish. Look at that.
Yeah.
You know, stunning looking fish. I reckon they're really cool. A lot of people find them quite ugly, but I actually reckon they're quite a cool looking fish, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, definitely.
Best way to get rid of them is to hold them by the bottom lip.
Oh, just let it go, eh?
Yeah, bro.
Ready?
Yep. Plenty of time for those guys. Whew. Sweet, eh?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about out here, eh? Is getting those different species, you know? It's pretty cool.
My last fish was goatfish.
Yeah. Yeah, you get a few of those around the mainland, but yeah. Awesome. And the kayakers are all over the place. If you can see them all, they're everywhere, spread around. There's 8 of us out here, so minus Mike, he stayed on the boat today. And Damien does it again. Just moved out to about 50 metres of water, a bit of a reef out here. Holy, that's a sweet blue cod on the micro jig, mates. Look at that.
It's a PB North Island blue cod for me.
That is definitely a stonker of a blue cod in the north. You don't see them that size very often. Mate, that's awesome.
Yeah, look at that.
That's a beauty. That'd be nice baked whole, bro.
Or filleted.
That's awesome.
It might not even get to go home, this one.
Might have to eat it tonight, you reckon?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, mean, mate. That's awesome, eh? Look at that. Sweet blue cod. Come to Great Barrier Island and you'll get anything. No matter what you... But that's a beautiful fish. There's no doubt about it. Choice. Oh, nice. Andrew's pulled up something off the bottom. Choice, eh?
Yeah.
Something different? You never caught one of those before, bro?
No.
So grab it by the bottom lip, mate.
Bottom lip only?
Got to be careful with those fish. They've got spikes on their head.
Oh,
And if one gets you,
Yeah.
you are going to get numb hands, and same on their fins. So grab it by the bottom lip,
Okay.
or use your pliers or whatever, you know.
Okay.
So if you're watching this and you catch one of these, avoid the top of the head has some really nasty spikes in it. Well, it's been a bit tough out wide, so came into the shallows again. Well, it's not so shallow here, and yeah, another snap. There's some pretty nice fish around, but I seem to be getting all the smaller ones. Not that I'm complaining, but look at the colour of this fish. Look how dark that is. That's a freaking dark snapper. But we'll let this guy go because he's pretty little. Here, bud, off he goes. Well, I got absolutely smoked before in here, just decent fish. But this one not so good, you know. Only had it on belly for not very long, and it just took off. This one's good too. This is a nice eater. I'm not going to keep it though. But yeah, I'm loving this casting around in the shallows like this. It's just super good fun. I'm using these 7-inch scope, these 7-inch baits. This is a barbecued chicken 7-inch jerk shads, because I know how these fish can be here. So let's hold that one up for you. Lovely colours on it, beautiful fish. See you, bud. Great fight, but I'm looking for that bigger one. Well, what a morning. Lots of heartaches with those couple of bust offs I had. That last fish I had just took me to the cleaners. Anyway, that's our morning session at Arid Island over. Few good fish caught and few lost, but that's fishing. And the good thing is we're off to one of the most epic places you can go, and I can't wait for this afternoon session, Cuvier Island. Here we come. Yeehaw! By now it was lunchtime, and our mothership soon came and collected us for the next phase of our journey, with our skipper Jason and crew member Henry on hand and ready to pull the kayaks on board. We were soon loaded up and ready for our departure. Even the bigger kayaks are not a problem on this boat. Alright, well, we've made our second destination for the day, and it is Cuvier Island. What an epic place this is. It can be hit and miss, but I'm expecting good things today, and hopefully we catch some good fish, you know. It's one of those places though, some of the reports I've been getting have been really good, so yeah, let's get out there and just get into it, you know. I want to say a quick thing on camera while I'm here about my mate John. My mate John Kitson. He's a real special guy, and I want to dedicate this show to him. He's passed away just this morning while I've been on this trip, so I'm feeling for my mate John, you know, who's been battling kidney failure for some time now, the last 6 years, and I only saw him the other day. I went and got some power, and I was going to take John a power. It was one of his last things he wanted, but sadly he didn't make it. So Johnny, this is for you, mate, and thanks so much for being an awesome friend. Alright, well, let's see what happens, and hopefully we can get in some good fish today. Well, we've had a bit of a testing time. A few snapper the boys have been getting in the shallows. I haven't been doing that well, so I decided to head out off the coast a bit, and as soon as I got near the edge of this reef, I got straight into a fish, and it's nothing to write home about, but yeah, pretty testing conditions really. It's calmed off now. It was really quite blowy before, and it wasn't great. Nothing to write home about, but a good start on the edge of this reef. And Jeffrey's in too. He looks like he's got an alright one too. What's that on, Jeff?
Mechanical jig.
Snapper on a mechanical jig?
Yeah, I've just been lifting half lift and then just leaving it there for about 10 seconds.
Yeah, well, it could be something else because we're in deep enough water for a, you just don't know. So yeah, we're getting into them. We'll see how we go. It's a bit dark now. A lot of cloud come over. We had rain before, so yeah, bit testing, but hey, hard to film in this, but anyway.
There you go, one nice granddaddy half hooker.
On a mechanical jig, mate.
That'll be going home. That's the third one I got on the mechanical jigs.
Hard case though, eh? Look at the greedy bugger, you know. How big's that jig you're fishing there, Jeff?
160 gram.
160 gram.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, isn't it? How greedy they can be to scoff.
And I felt it.
A fish
tap,
like
tap,
that.
Tap, 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 and just left it there.
Yeah, awesome. No, nice,
So,
mate.
Nice fish.
Damn good eating too, bro, you know. Like a lot of people don't know about Granddaddy Half Hooker, but they are actually very nice eating.
Well, let's see if we get one on the next drop, eh?
Awesome. Boy, this little fella fought really hard, this fish, considering the size of it. It ain't nothing spectacularly big. Woohoo! I'm into something good finally on the micro jig. It actually pulled a bit of line. It's got a bit of weight to it too. It's running. All right. Oh man, I've been trying for this fish all day. I I've had a few heartaches today, but this fish here feels a bit better. It's pulling a bit of line. Yay. Oh, it's trying hard to get away, that's for sure. Definitely got a bit of weight to it anyway, whatever it is. I'm using this new Thai Cuvier rod. Awesome rod. Yeah, I can see a bit of colour now. Here she comes. Great fish, it looks like a decent one. Not huge, but it's definitely a nice fish, you know. We might put this one in the back. Alright, here we go. Not a bad fish. Good eating size snapper, that one. On that reef that we just did a bit of a drift on, we came out to. Look at the colours on that. Dark fish. Really dark. Yep. There we go, we're eating our paua. Yummo. So paua on first. Just a real quick cook up. Takes a bit of preparation to do this, but it's well worth it. So look at that paua going on there, man. Woohoo! Tasty as. Cook it real quick. Bit of butter and bit of oil and yeehaw. So yeah, we've got paua, and then once this paua's almost sort of, I'll give this a little bit, not too long, quite a bit of it. So and once this is done, then I'm gonna put this in, which is our squid. This is gonna be tasty. Eating like kings, royalty. We had a bit of kingfish sashimi earlier, beautiful. So we're really enjoying the spoils of our efforts, you know, which is what these kind of trips are all about, you know, indulging in a bit of seafood that you don't normally get. So time for the squidlies. We got, look at that. That was a top effort yesterday from everybody with the squid. So yeah, they don't need long, this seafood. Bit of oil on there, and yeah, these squid don't take very long at all. They've just got to be cooked for about a minute. So I'm just going to gauge now how this is all tasting, because we haven't quite. What I did forget to mention was crayfish. How's that tasting, Andrew? Oh, good. Speechless, eh? What about you, Carl?
Ah, delicious.
Mark?
Mate, sensational.
Can't beat it,
the
eh?
squid is exceptional.
Spot
Good,
on,
Mike?
mate. Spot on.
Awesome. Jordan?
Life doesn't get any better, really, does it?
That pretty much sums it up, doesn't it? How are you, Damien? How are you going with it?
Well, I'm going for seconds, so
Ah, well, that says it all.
Top shelf.
Jeffrey? Loving it?
Love it.
Awesome. Awesome.
we'll
Top
keep
notch,
on.
eh? We've got crayfish to come yet, so mean.